Hey friends, welcome back again to our 8th tutorial video in data visualization with the Python. In this video, simply I'm going to show you how you can always set up your limit in the coordinates. Now, what do I mean here? I give assumption. We just try to run this program. This our simple program from our previous video. If you happen to run this video, you'll discover something that happens up here in our program. You discover that it's starting from around here, around 0 to 9, and from 0 to 9 also this side. Here from 0 to 9, here from 0 on X to 9. Now if I also happen to just come back here on the same program and happen to click here on which can enable me to zoom and move on the coordinates. So if I just try to move, I think you can see I'm trying to give limit on what we need. If I try to drag at this, I want this maybe to be this side. I'm looking for the limit, where to start from, and where am I putting my main emphasis on the program. As you can see, I can always put limit on where I want. You get, if maybe that's what I want, and that's what I want. And if I click on to save, that implies it's the part of the program that I want to be saved. Now, you can also use the real coordinates to figure out that at once. You get? And I didn't show this in the previous video, but at least that's how you can always try to pick the coordinates of your program as maybe you wish. Let me just go back home to reset back to the normal. Now let us just go and try to put the codes that can just try to say if that's what you want the program to do. Now that's what we call limit. We want to be having their limit. Now this last kind of stuff, I'm just going to go back down my program here and maybe I try to comment and I say maybe adding limits to plotted values. You get plotted values. Now this one here simply is going to enabling us to add some limits on the program, just like I've shown you. Now we have the x-axis and the y-axis. You get? So I'll do the same thing. I'll say pl x. You get? Now remember have x-axis and y-axis. So the limit should be for x and y-axis. So inside there, I'll just come back and try to add my codes now. Remember, the coordinates may have decimal place values, if at all your codes may have decimal place values, or if not so, you can just give an integer counting number straightforward. Now, there's one thing also still I have to let you know here, is that remember the coordinates should be like as if it is a real coordinates. What do I mean by coordinate? Like if I say in x-axis, I want y, x, 1, 2. And maybe on the y, I'm just giving illustration, you have 2, maybe that to that. So what I mean here is that when the coordinate is starting, I give assumption is starting maybe from that, this one will match with this, and then this, the 4, the 5 will match with the 7. So that's how they give coordinates. I give assumption for the starting point, I would like there to be maybe from coming from 10.5 to what known as maybe 60 to 60. And then this coordinate from here, this one, the first one, I would like the first one to be starting from maybe from can I simply say maybe from 1.5, if that's it. Then when it's ending, it should end on 8, something like that. So you'll find that this one is moving with this. Let me just comment it down here so that you guys can understand me. If at all maybe you happen to do comments, I mean coordinates sometime back. So it will be matching like this when you're in plotting. It will be 10.5, comma, I mean for the first plot, you get, yeah, where the coordinate will start from 1.x.5. So in a simple term, this will be an x-axis and on y-axis, giving us there a straight line or a line there. And then we shall also have one on us the codes moving from one on us 60 to 8. You get? Whereby 60 is the x-axis, the x-axis, and then 8 is the y-axis. You get? So I'm just trying to do this. I'm not trying to say dot show here at the moment. I'm just trying to make another one. Sorry, this is not show. I'm just trying to move this off. Sorry for that. This is y. That's it for the y. So that's how the coordinates will tend to be. So if I happen to just come here and say pl.show, where we expect our coordinates to be are matching the same way we expected, or how we happen to give in here. So if you happen to run this program, compile and run, you'll discover that maybe the same kind of coordinates I happen to give there is the same thing I expect to be having there. Shake that. This what I was meaning, though here it has zoomed off and we're not seeing anything, but let us just try to reduce on that stuff so that we can start from real kinda. That's too much. Starting from 10, no way, that's too much. I think you guys, that's too much. Let's start from 0 there, on the y-axis, on the x-axis, to maybe to 7. Just take that to 9, something like that, and this one maybe to let's take that to 30 or 50 or to 60, like that, so that you guys can see the coordinates. The other one was too zoomed that you guys, you can't see anything there. So this is what I was trying to mean. We have this one moving from, if you try to check on our codes here, we already have the other one which is moving from, also if you check that, we have the other one which is moving from 10 to 5, I think you have seen, and then this one is moving from 1.5 approximately somewhere there. And if you try to cross check the other side around, we also have 60, I think you have seen, and if you look down also corresponding to it, it's 8, which is something like there. So that's how the coordinates, you can always try to pick around your coordinates to zoom on an element and try to give a limit to your element or the data you're trying to give out down on the program, and you try to print on the specific area that maybe you'd like to print out using what known as the limit. And please, that's how you can always try to give up your limit. I've explained that to you. This is whereby the first one coordinate will be moving with this, and the second coordinate will be moving with that, and that's it. So guys, thanks for watching. Please, if this video happened to help you, please make sure you subscribe to my channel for more new upcoming videos. Please make sure you comment down. Thank you guys for watching. Love you all.